What the?
Jeff, I said not to.
What's with the socks and sandals and right pulled up like your pippy?
So why is today a happy day? Laundry day. It's hot enough now, warm enough now to be able to hang my clothes out to dry. Mitan, you can't come outside, but you can come for a little ride on my shoulder. Isn't that the most beautiful sight? Hanging on a clothesline, drying in the ocean breeze. Lovely. The reason Mitan can hunt flies so well is that we train him. We've been training him since he's been a kitten to reach for new heights, to pounce more quickly. Ouch, got me that time. Part instinct, part training. Nature versus nurture. So what happens when you feed your little kitten bacon from your BLT sandwich? Where am I going? To do, oh man, where did I put the keys? To do my recycling. So how do I feel about doing the recycling? Well, that doesn't bother me. The more you recycle, the less you gotta take garbage out of the house. I'm thinking about how much I've been slacking in my running training. I want to run a 10K race. This morning I was doing laundry, so my favorite pants were getting washed. I'm going to wear these pants, which fit a little tight, and that's going to motivate me because I'll feel like a pudge all day. Because I'll feel uncomfortable in these pants, which should fit but don't fit, and that'll motivate me to run. Oh, but I didn't mention that the pants I decided to wear are already pants that I've altered in the waist because they never ever really fit properly. Was I seriously complaining about lack of motivation in running earlier today? I live right next to the beach. I don't know why I'd never thought of running on the beach before. I guess I thought maybe it'd be too much of an incline or too many rocks and stuff. I went out, waves were just like rolling in. I ran by the beach but not actually on the beach. So I said, oh, I'm gonna go see what it's like down there. So I went down, started running, and I'm like, why haven't I been doing this like forever? It was awesome. So now I really have no excuse for not running. And I still managed to pick up some sea glass. So I had to hold that in my hand while I was running. I'm pretty stoked about my new find. I tried biking on the beach last year. That didn't work so well. Your tires sinks in too much. But now that I've discovered running on the beach, it's gonna be a good summer.
So Jenny made a delicious meal, and I have to show you this. She's wearing a nice apron, but she did come back for a run to her benefit. I didn't show them yet. She's wearing a nice apron, and what the?
Jeff, I said not to.
What's with the socks and sandals and right pulled up like your pippy?
I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry!
She made a delicious meal. We're finishing up some of the crab legs, and look at how wonderful that looks.
You're just saying that because I said it didn't turn out right.
How did it turn out?
The sauce separated, I don't know why.
Is it hot?
Mm-hmm.
That's delicious. What are you talking about? Oh, silly. You're making my tummy happy. Now you're happy. Edmonton's happy. So here we are in the, actually this place is called the Shanty. That's what I gave it a name as because people who fish on the ice in the wintertime, they use a shanty. So because we're by the ocean, there's a lot of that kind of fishing thing going on. We call this garage the Shanty. What I wanted to do, this is where I come and have a cigar and relax and kind of get my mind, straight away from all the other stuff that I got going on. But I'm a cigar smoker. You see that in the images. So there's like, I got my my nice cigars here. These are all Cuban, and all these top rack is Cuban cigars. And then I got some nice cigars in there. I got 3 of these humidors, right? So I enjoy my cigars. All right, so basically I'm smoking a Romeo and Julieta Coronita en Cedro. So it's a cigar, comes wrapped in nice cedar. This is Cuban. This is Cuban, aged in Cuban soil, fermented in the proper way, in the Casa de Tabaco in Cuba. Brothers of the Leaf. Well, let me tell you about Brothers of the Leaf and how that started. Me and another friend, Josh Allen, both admins there, we started Brothers of the Leaf because we both appreciate cigars, kind of like cigars is like a subculture. It's like YouTube's like a subculture. But there's a lot of people involved in these subcultures. And so cigars is something that I've come to enjoy a lot in terms of stress, dealing with stress, dealing with being able to sit down and say, Jeff, relax. A cigar takes time to do that. I'm not condoning smoking. I do want to make a distinction between a cigar and a cigarette. I would never, ever smoke a cigarette. And you may think, well, that's kind of weird. That's a contradiction. But the reality is there's a big difference. And I'm not going to get into all the details and science on that, but there is a difference. The combustion, the way, how much it burns, how fast it burns, what's actually in the cigar. It's not cardboard or fiberglass. Anyways, that's a big story. How we started Brothers of the Leaf. Me and Josh were talking, and we were discussing about having a place where we can share the appreciation of cigars. Now, for most men and some women, they enjoy to smoke a cigar, but really it's kind of like an unwinding thing. For me, some of my best conversations with other guys have been over a good cigar. Enjoy. I don't inhale this. Look at that burn. The Brothers of the Leaf on Facebook. I'm going to put a link in the down below. What's really cool about our group is that we have contests every once in a while. There's always stuff going on. So there's contests where you can win like cool stuff. You can win free cigars. Yo. Back to work.